Hey everyone, Victor here, Benchmark Abrasives, doing a quick breakdown to help you get the most out of your tools and abrasives today, all right? So today, we're talking about one of the most common and honestly, most underrated abrasive grains out there. We're talking about aluminum oxide, all right? So what is aluminum oxide? It's a synthetic grain that's tough, durable, and it's even self-sharpening, all right? Now we say, air quotes, synthetic, I say synthetic here at Benchmark because of what is done to the bauxite ore that's found in the grains pre-aluminum oxide that turns it into the aluminum oxide grains itself, which is, anybody wants to know, basically done by fusing the bauxite ore at super high temperatures in an electric air furnace, and then you do that until it crystallizes into hard, sharp grains, okay? So now you know. And here are just a few examples here of some aluminum oxide products that I brought with me for like a little show and tell and stuff that we offer. So we've got the flap wheels, we've got spiral bands, we've got quick change discs, we've got resin fiber discs, and we've got, of course, back here the sanding belts as well. And you can kind of easily tell that these are all aluminum oxide by the kind of the dark reddish maroon color that they come in, which, little science fact here, is from the iron oxidation that happens with the impurities that are found in the bauxite ore that I mentioned earlier. So it's why blood gets its maroon color, right? It's from the iron oxidation. Little science fact in case you want to impress anybody. Anyway, why do we love aluminum oxide? It's the go-to for cutting, grinding, and sanding across almost any material, from wood to metal to even plastics, okay? And it's also because it's so versatile, the most affordable, and of course, it's reliable. If you've ever used any kind of abrasives before, you've almost definitely used aluminum oxide in some way, shape, or form, all right? So, but how does it compare to other grains you've heard about, zirconia and ceramic? It basically goes like this, okay? So aluminum oxide, it is your bottom tier, okay? It's dependable, it's cost-effective, and it's perfect for general-purpose jobs, okay? So bottom tier. Then you got zirconia, your mid-level tier, tougher, longer lasting, ideal for like heavy grinding on stainless and harder metals and stuff. And then on top, you've got your top tier, you've got your ceramic, your elite performer, engineered microcrystals, all right, that stay sharper longer and are great for like high pressure industrial use and stuff. So think of it maybe like this, all right? So aluminum oxide is your everyday reliable friend, all right? It's the guy you go drinking with after work, and he gives you, some good solid advice, okay? Zirconia is more like your gym buddy who never ever skips leg day. He's pretty hardcore. He's more consistent, and he pushes you to be more consistent as well. And then you got ceramic, which is more like the personal trainer guy, the athlete that you have to pay monthly to get the to get the gains that you want in the gym. And he also has like a minor in psychology, and you go to him in between sets for like personal help and stuff. But he's professional, okay, in that sense. I've been going to the gym a lot lately, so that's where I'm getting all of these different scenarios to give. But basically, it's these guys. Okay, moving on. Our September monthly sticker this month, the design shows aluminum oxide. You got zirconia here, and then you got ceramic grains. They're all hanging out as buddies, okay? Because while they each bring different strengths, like we talk about, together they make the ultimate abrasive dream team, okay? You can kind of see here, like the AO guy I was talking about, looks like he does a fair amount of drinking. Your zirconia guy has got his little sneakers on, so he's kind of like your gym dude. And then you've got ceramic guy over here, and he's kind of pointing upward because he's Mr. Positive, okay? So that's how I broke this down, okay? But anyway, that's all I have for you guys for this week. Next week we'll be talking about zirconia and stuff. But again, this is Victor with Benchmark Abrasives saying, again, it's not BA, it's probably BS. Peace.